Well, guys, I don't mean to start the vlog like this, but the Honda is cooked. This lady right here, she did some fuck shit and pulled out in front of me, and I macked her. Look at her car, bro. Her car is valid, bro. My shit is cooked. Whole front end cooked, bro. This lady right here. Whole thing cooked, bro. So we just pulled the fender off, pulled the rat support bit forward, and we're getting somewhere. Alright, so hood's off, radiator support is a little bit adjusted. We're gonna go to AutoZone real quick to see what parts we can get from them. Surprisingly, we're not overheating. I think the radiator and the AC thing is just bent, but surprisingly they're still holding. I do need to get an overflow tank, so I'll catch you guys when we get to AutoZone. Never mind, the radiator is definitely leaking, but it didn't overheat. But this is the damage currently. Honestly, it's fixable. We could probably fix this. Maybe pull this out, I guess, change the rad support, and we're back in business. We're at AutoZone right now. I filmed an intro, filmed a lot of things. I think FBI tried to fuck with me, man. So some lady, she pulled out in front of me and I macked into her. I have a photo of it that I can show you guys. I took a bunch of photos and videos and I got her insurance and everything. I get to AutoZone to buy a radiator and everything is gone. I have a photo that I texted to the homie of her car with the license plate and shit. That's literally all I have, which is nuts. I'll insert the photo right here so you guys can see it. But currently, we took the hood off the car. We took the remaining pieces of the headlight off the car. The rat support is a bit bent, but we're cooked. We are cooked, guys. I want to change these bushings. This thing, it's supposed to hold the radiator in place. They got me, bro. FBI got me. I have to cut this whole shit and Nestle's gonna have to weld it up.
Bro, this is the time what I was telling you. Look.
What?
Out the front end and tube out the front end.
Bro, I'm not doing that, bro.
How did we get here?
Shit crazy. You guys are probably wondering what happened. Well, long story short, I was in the right lane. The light was green, and I'm about to drive past it. Then this lady in the left lane now comes out of nowhere, leaves the left lane, no indicator, nothing, just comes into the right lane, and then the light turns yellow, and she just brakes, bro. And I ended up just rear-ending her, cooking my whole car, and then she trying to act like that she not in the wrong, this, that, and the third. So when we pull over now and I park my car and I go to talk to her, her mans pops up out of nowhere, supposedly like he's like a cop or whatever, I don't know. He shows me a badge, he's in there, tries to act like a tough guy. So I'm paying him no mind. I get the lady's info, we exchange numbers, I text her, and I'm like, I guess from like when I texted her, out of nowhere, like as I'm on my way to AutoZone, like once I got to AutoZone, I noticed that everything that like I took, like all the photos and stuff, just disappeared. And then like I got like a text from her like later on in the day talking about, she doesn't want to go through insurance and that I should just pay her this, that, and the third. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. So then the next day came and because I lost the photos, I was trying to ask her like, hey, can you just send me a photo of your insurance and stuff again? And like she fake wasn't trying to do it. So I had to like do my own little research, call the police department and try to get like their info and stuff. And I basically ended up getting a little bit of their info, and then come to find out that she wasn't on the her name wasn't on the insurance that she supposedly had. So I ended up just filing the claim myself. And then once I filed the claim and then I told her that I filed the claim, it's like all my videos that I recorded and everything just randomly came back, which was just so strange to me. And then from there, I just never heard anything from her since. So I took it out. but at least I didn't go out my way to go pay this lady, which could have ended up been like I could have paid her and then she could have went through insurance anyway, and then I would have been like overly cut. So it's just better off I just went through insurance and just did my thing. So that's what I ended up doing, and then now we just got to fix the car. All right, so it's been a week since you last looked at the Honda. The rat support's cooked. The bash bar is still good, but we're gonna take the rat support off today, take the headlight off, basically just get it ready for its new parts. So we just got the rat support off. We filmed some of it on the time lapse. I don't know how much of it got filmed, but basically we just took the top part off and just drilled out all of the rivets where it was held at. In these corners right here and up here. This one was already gone, so it made the job a little bit easier. But honestly, literally, it's just this part that was good and the other corner just cooked. So this is trash. We are about to go to Jersey to go pick one up. So we're gonna get a rat support off of a parts car and a matching color hood from a parts car. So we're about to do some nonsense. We're about to take Tristan's hood off, drive to Jersey to pick up the parts hood, and put it on Tristan's car, and then drive it back over here, because we don't have a truck right now. Yeah, we're gonna have to hold this side. All right, so we just got back from Jersey. We got our core support and our bash bar. We're only gonna use the upper core support and the bash bar. The bottom part we don't need. So I'm just gonna toss this into my car for now. And then we'll situate this later on. And then we got the hood on Tristan's car. We're about to take this off and put it on my car, and then put Tristan's hood back on. It's so big I can barely even talk right now. So we got the hood on the car. We're gonna do the upper core support later on. We got some other stuff to get out the way right now. We are gonna situate this piece, but we need to get a ratchet strap and a torch. So we're gonna get that, and then we're gonna come back to this. Okay, so right now I'm gonna be disassembling this whole front end support. So I'm gonna be taking off the crash bar, putting it to the side, and then drilling out all of the tacks for this core support right here. And then I'm gonna line everything up and get it ready to put on my car. My boy Theo pulled up with a ratchet strap and a torch. We tied it down with something sturdy in front of our crib, and we just started heating the metal up and pulling the ratchet strap. And as we started to pull it, you started to see it like move a little bit. It was moving here and there. We moved the ratchet strap around into different spots. I had drilled holes in a few areas where the area was crumpled up at, and we got to move a little bit, but it wasn't like the best. So what we ended up doing was tying the ratchet strap to the fire hydrant in front of my crib and just moving back and forth with the car until it fully straightened out. And then from there, we just cut the piece off, and then I just waited for Nestle to pull up. So we just cut off this whole area right here. We're gonna prep this to weld it up to this corner right here.
All right, but so basically what I'm doing is, I don't have measure tape on me, so it's how the idea to grab the cardboard. I grabbed the cardboard, lined it up with this line right here to get the length to the end of right here on the other side. So if you come on this side, it's the same. When you line it up with this line, this is where it ends right here, right there. Well, actually, it's a little long. Let me cut it a little shorter. Right here, I'm gonna cut it. Do a little cut. Boom, boom. Yep. So it should be the same on the other side. So what I'm gonna do is put it right here. Grab this piece. lined up. Throw this one underneath, and it should end right here at that corner. So I'm gonna eye it as best as I can. Looks like it'll be like right. If I were to bend this in a little bit. Oh, where's it at? Like right there. And this is where I have to cut. Could somebody grab a Sharpie, just put it down right there, real quick?
Where?
Right there at that, where they touch, where the metal touches. Boom. Right there. So now I'm gonna cut on this side of it, straight down, and then we'll be able to get the exact piece, put it together.
I couldn't get to film anything because I had to help Nesto weld in the pieces and come up with some ideas of how to fill in certain spots. But we did end up getting the piece in, and it's pretty good, to be honest. So this is what it looks like. I would show you what it looks like inside the fender wall, but you kind of see it. So that's basically what it looks like. I do have to sand it down and clean it up. But besides that, it's not too bad though. Like honestly, if I painted this and put some Bondo and seam sealer, like as if it was OEM, you guys probably wouldn't know that I got into an accident. This is the new rat support that we got. It's tacked in two, and I ended up just getting the 2000 front end. As you guys can see, we got the 2000 headlights, 2000 front bumper and fenders, and the bumper came with a grill too, so it wasn't too bad. And I wanted to do the 2000 front end anyway, so I guess shout out to the person who crashed into me. You kind of saved my thought process of is it worth it or not. I do need to align the pieces a little bit better. I need to get hood hinges because one of my hood hinges are bent, so you can't really align the hood too good. But once we get that, we should be in good hands. But now that I have like a black front end, like the blue kind of looks good. So now I'm contemplating, should I just paint the whole car black? But I'm probably not gonna do black. I think I'm gonna just paint the car purple. Since I have the 2000 front end, that's like what I wanted to do originally, was if I got the front end, I'll just paint the car. If I didn't get the front end, I was just gonna wrap the car and then probably just paint it red down the road. But now that we have the front end, might as well just paint the whole thing purple. So that's the plan. We're gonna do purple with silver or white rims, and that'll be the end goal for this car. I am gonna do the manual swap and do some suspension and stuff like that, but as of right now, I'm not too sure if I really want to keep this car or case swap it, just because I want to get my E36 on the road and eventually buy a newer car. This car might just sit and just be my daily and just be reliable. So we'll see where things go with the Honda.